asks, was it a weird decision to make Wolverine the star of the Fox X-Men universe? I love Hugh Jackman as the character, but X-Men 97 showed that X-Men work as an ensemble. Well, there's kind of two thoughts to this. I mean, the X-Men is a team, it is an ensemble, and Wolverine is not historically the leader of that team. So making him the star of the franchise in any context feels like you're a little bit veering off from the more traditional leader. Cyclops is the leader of the X-Men. Charles is our mentor, coach, teacher, father figure, all that fun stuff. Wolverine is the fun bad boy of the group, the rogue of the group. Well, he's not the rogue of the group because we actually have a rogue. But here's the disconnect in all of that. As much as that's true, that on a story level, source material, Wolverine is not the star. But Wolverine has always been one of the most popular characters. So I was there in the early 90s for X-Men, the animated series. All loved it. We loved it for the ensemble. Wolverine is not the star of that show, but he was the most popular character in that show. So they tend to pick that as the focus. The most popular one becomes the focus. And so then the other thing that kind of happened with the first X-Men movie is that when you're introducing a world like that, one of the classic techniques is you have a point of view character, that you have someone that doesn't know the world of the X-Men and mutants, and we follow them into that world. This movie essentially had two. It had Wolverine and it had Rogue. And so in the first X-Men movie, you're following Rogue, and then she's teamed up with Wolverine. You kind of follow the two of them into this Xavier School for the Gifted. And so they're used in that fashion. You pick a popular character who's an outsider, bringing him in. That's what kind of happens. But they kind of stayed on that note. Oh, well, he's popular, the X-Men 2. We'll make him lead this group of people over here, and we'll do some exploration of Weapon X. And then you get into the third movie, and he's not really the star, but there is still kind of a good bit of focus on them. Like Storm gets promoted to team leader, Cyclops killed off. So we're following Wolverine into the world. Or he's prominent, but he's not necessarily the star. But by the time you get to that year, Hugh Jackman is this gigantic star, and Halle Berry is an Oscar-winning actress. So then they're the focus of our movie that is about Phoenix and the Cure and all this other stuff. And then from there, you go, let's spin off our most interesting character as an interesting origin story. So then we do the X-Men Origins Wolverine. And then, that didn't go great in first class, didn't make as much money as the other one, so let's do Days of Future Past, but we'll use Logan as the time travel character rather than what's in the source material. And so they bring him back in to be the focus in the first class movies. And so it was somewhat a matter of, he's a popular character. Some of it was you needed a point of view character, and some of it was they're just following the money. And Hugh Jackman sold tickets in a way the others didn't. But I think they hurt the movies overall by doing the cheap trick to get attention. Let's put Wolverine front and center rather than having a proper X-Men team and ensemble with Cyclops as the leader. They lost something from the X-Men in order to make it more superficially and quickly. They went for the cheap buck. They went for the easy, quick win with Wolverine. Like Wolverine. Rather than, if you have a proper team that's a nice ensemble, it's harder to do that, but it's much more fulfilling and well-balanced. So was it a mistake to make Wolverine the star? No, but I get why they did it, but I don't know that overall it was better for the franchise as a whole. Most of these clips are pulled from my Patreon live streams. I do about 6 live streams every single month for $2 per month, $20 per year. You can get access to all the exclusive videos and live streams for $5 per month. You get your name on my end card. At the top tier, you get a 30-minute video chat with me each month. The link down below in the description has more information.